Good afternoon. Today we are talking about the crime rate in the USA. We connected with our reporters. They are in different areas of New York, Manhattan, Brownsville, and Staten Island. Let's listen to them.
Good evening, dear viewers. The subject of today's news is the explosion in Manhattan. A powerful explosion caused by what the authorities believe was a homemade bomb injured at least 29 people on a crowded sidewalk in the bustling Chelsea neighborhood of Manhattan on Saturday night. A few hours later, the authorities found and removed what they described as a second explosion device for a block away, raising the possibility that the bomb has been planted in the heart of the city. Mayor Bill de Blasio called the explosion, which occurred about at 30 p.m. on West 23rd Street, an international act, but Illegion said there was no connection to terrorism and to immediate claim of responsibility. Police officers swarmed Chelsea Street after blast, which reverberated across a city scarred by terrorism, and about threats just after the 59th anniversary of the September 11 attack. Whatever the cause, Mr. de Blasio said New Yorkers will not be imitated. It was unclear whether the blast on the 33rd Street had been caused by the same type of explosion. Our news agency got explosion video footage taken by any witnesses and camera installed on the streets.
Hey, everybody get off of the street! Let's go! Get off the street! Everybody get off the street right now!
At approximately 8:30 this evening, officers from the 10th Precinct were on patrol, driving westbound on West 23rd Street when they witnessed a large explosion in front of 131 West 23rd Street.
Oh, it was like a big ball, like a volcano, put it that way, because it was in the center was red, and out of it was white. Some people's eardrums probably have bust because the sound was so loud.
There were 29 injuries here, one considered serious. 24 of these people have been transported to area hospitals with various degrees of scrapes, abrasions from glass, from metal.
I want to say more broadly, there is no specific and credible threat against New York City at this point in time from any terror organization. But we do want to be very clear. The initial indications is this was an intentional act.
I want to be a part of it. New York. Times of New York. You're watching a program, Bloody New York. Here's the most shocking and criminal news. Today, you will learn about the most dangerous area of your city, where you should not walk only at night, but during the day. The police are silent about criminals in the part of the city, but I'm ready to tell you the whole truth. Brownsville is one of the most dangerous districts in New York. Here you can hear gunshot and any of the 4 people were found dead in the apartments. One of the victims is a child. Police at tentative investigation is the death as a triple murder suicide. That is all. Remember that you should not walk in the people carry a knife in the pocket, a gun in the head, and hate in the heart.
Good evening, and this is the New York news, and today we are talking about murder in Harlem. But first let's talk about the city's crime rate. Greater Harlem, in the northern section of the New York City borough of Manhattan, has historically had high poverty and crime rates. Crime in Harlem is mainly related to petty theft, murder, drugs, and prostitution. As of 1995, the leading cause of death among black males in Harlem was homicide, according to a survey published in 2013 by Union Settlement Association residents of East Harlem. Perceive crime as their biggest single concern. Here are many gangs in Harlem, often based in housing projects, such as 6net or 188. A man was stabbed to death on Harlem Street corner early Tuesday morning, police said. Police officers responded to reports of a man being assaulted on the corner of West 154th Street and St. Nicholas Avenue just before 1 a.m. and found a man suffering stab wounds to the torso and leg, and New York Police Defense spokesman said. Medics rushed the man, who has not been identified, to Harlem Hospital, where he was pronounced dead, police said. No arrests were made in connection with the stabbing, and the New York Police Defense investigation into the death is ongoing, police said.